Good morning once again. Welcome to my YouTube channel Bishop Journey. I take you over to Canada all the time through my videos. Let me introduce one of my friends, Tarun. He's an immigration agent over. He's an immigration agent over here. He does immigration for students and PR who wants to come immigrate over here. Tarun, it's up to you.
थैंक यू सो मच. हाय एवरीवन, माय नेम इज तरुण प्रीत सिंह और मैं यहाँ पे लाइसेंस्ड इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट हूँ कनाडा में, बेस्ड आउट ऑफ टोरंटो. आई जस्ट वांट टू present the kind of services that we are providing here. We deal with permanent residency and temporary residency, including student permits and visitor visas. और इसके बारे में आपको और इन्फॉर्मेशन देना चाहता हूँ. If anybody needs our services, they can also contact us. You already know Canada has become a hot destination to come and live here. बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो कनाडा को बहुत अट्रैक्टिव बनाती हैं. If you really look at it, you can come and on a temporary resident, then you can become a permanent resident, and then you can become citizenship. अपनी family को भी ला सकते हो आप. You can bring your parents here. No other country gives you that option. So I know we come from a culture in India where we need somebody who can, when we are moving, we also want to take care of our parents and other family members. So Canada presents us that opportunity. चलो देखते हैं what are the programs that are available. अगर हम बात करते हैं temporary residence की, तो student visa बहुत ही ज़्यादा popular program है. Because Canada gives you best of the best quality education. So many people who come to Canada from different countries, and that gives you an environment where you are studying in a diverse setting. You have people coming from all parts of the world, different countries. They're studying together. You learn from each other. We have the best of the faculty. The University of Waterloo, it has we have Nobel laureates, people, the professors, they have got Nobel Prize in science. That's how good they are. Look at University of Toronto, University of British Columbia. These are amazing universities to study from. Apart from that, the quality of education is good, the experience that you get is good, the price, the cost that you pay for education is far less than countries like US and UK or even Europe. So that is why it becomes a very popular country when it comes to student visas or studies. If you want to continue or pursue your studies for, whether it's undergraduate or postgraduate programs, everything is available here. So चलो देखते हैं कि किस तरह के क्राइटेरिया होते हैं जो आपको फुलफिल करने होते हैं. You have to be part of you have to take an admission in a DLI. DLI क्या होता है? Designated Learning Institute, which is designated by the government of Canada. So which are generally public colleges, if you want to talk about, or universities. So इनमें अगर आपको एक तो आपको इसमें एडमिशन लेनी होती है. अब एडमिशन का क्राइटेरिया स्ट्रिंजेंट है. आपको अच्छे स्कोर चाहिए in your 10th plus 2 or your graduation. Plus, you also have to clear your IELTS exam, which is your English language testing system, through the exam that is there, and you have to score at least 6 band in each of your reading, writing, listening, and speaking. तो वो अगर आप कर लेते हो, तो that is the second criteria that you meet. The third very important criteria is that your financial situation in your home country should, be really, really good, so that you are able to prove that you can, or you or your parents can support this education in Canada. तो उसके लिए क्या देखते हैं visa officer? There are two very important things that you need to do. One is you have to pay 1 year, the first year of the fees. So if your program is for 1 year, you have to completely pay the fees. If it's 2 years, then you just need to pay the fees for first year. 1 साल की फीस पे कर दी. उसके बाद आपको 1 साल का $10,000 कनाडा ने निकाल के रखा हुआ है कि भाई इतना खर्चा आता है. अगर आप एक सिंगल बंदा, one single person who lives in Canada, that person needs $10,000 for that year to sustain, whether it's food and lodging and everything. So those $10,000 you have to deposit in a Canadian bank account, which is called a GIC. So once you are able to fulfill these three important conditions, you are eligible to come to Canada and study. So again, the first important thing is to go and apply for a college or a university in Canada. Okay, and this is about study permit. There are a lot of benefits. There are other benefits that I did not talk about. Let me tell you. So once you complete your education in Canada, you also become eligible for postgraduate work permit, which is an amazing way of gaining international experience. So look at that experience that you get. Okay, so if you do 1 year of education, you get 1 year of postgraduate work permit. If you get 2 years of education, you get 3 years of work permit. So what is the benefit of that work permit? Obviously, once you have gained international experience, you go back to your home country. There is a value for that. If you want to stay in Canada, that experience really helps, because based on that experience, you can apply for permanent residence. परमानेंट रेजिडेंस का मतलब क्या होता है कि आप परमानेंटली कनाडा में रह सकते हो. तो आप परमानेंटली रह सकते हो. वो आप पीआर अप्लाई करने के बाद आप सिटीजनशिप भी अप्लाई कर सकते हो. अच्छा, पीआर अप्लाई करने के बाद यू आर एलिजिबल टू कॉल योर पेरेंट्स ऑन सुपर वीज़ा, विच इज़ एन अमेजिंग प्रोग्राम इन कनाडा. अगर आपके पेरेंट्स सुपर वीज़ा पे यहाँ आ जाते हैं, दे कैन स्टे विद यू फॉर कंटिन्यूसली 7 years. So that's the beauty of all these programs, put together. Okay, what are the other ways you can come to Canada? You can come as a visitor. If any of your family or family member or friends who are living in Canada, they can invite you to come and visit them. अगर आप यहाँ आ जाते हो तो टूरिस्ट वीज़ा पे आ जाओ. अब टूरिस्ट वीज़ा क्या होता है? आप यहाँ घूमना चाहते हो कनाडा में, so you can come to Canada as a tourist also. Then let's talk about what are the programs where you can use to directly become a permanent resident. If you have at least 3 years of work experience, okay, and you score good in your IELTS, which again is an English language testing system. So English का आपका proficiency अच्छी है तो आप कनाडा में आ सकते हो as a PR. तो आपको क्या करना है? there is a federal program which is called express entry. इन्होंने कनाडा ने एक बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम बनाया है. It's an online program. You don't have to do any paperwork or anything. आपको एक प्रोफाइल बनाना है. आई ऑलवेज गिव एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ naukri.com. आई नो पीपल इन इंडिया वुड रिलेट टू दैट. एनी जॉब पोर्टल, if you want to apply for a job, what do? You're looking for a job, you create your profile on that job portal. Similarly, you create a profile for express entry. प्रोफाइल बना लिया, अब आपको रैंक कर दिया जाएगा. यू विल गेट अ स्कोर विच इज कॉल्ड अ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव रैंकिंग सिस्टम स्कोर. सो वो स्कोर कितना होता है? इट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर एज, your education, your experience, your language proficiency, and if you're married, then the same things will be looked at for your spouse. कि उनकी age, experience, education और language proficiency क्या है. Based on that you get a score. So that score, based on that score you are ranked in the express entry system. वो रैंकिंग के बेस पे कनाडा क्या करता है? ओके, आई नीड to I need so and so people, so many people. Okay, so उतने लोगों के लिए वो एक ड्रॉ निकालते हैं. So टॉप के जो होंगे ना, the cream, they will take the draw of that cream. They say, okay, these are the people that I want or Canada wants, and we have job opportunities for them. Let's invite them to apply. So that invitation is not that they are inviting you as a PR. It's an invitation to apply. It's called ITA, इन्विटेशन टू अप्लाई. जब आप इन्विटेशन मिलता है तो आप एप्लीकेशन कर सकते हो, एक फॉर्मल एप्लीकेशन कनाडा के लिए कर सकते हो फॉर परमानेंट रेजिडेंस. वो करने के बाद आपको आपकी प्रोसेसिंग होती है, एंड इफ यू गेट योर PR, इफ इट गेट्स अप्रूव्ड, you can land in Canada as a permanent resident. Okay, so this is one program which is express entry. There are 3 categories under that. One is called federal skilled worker, then there is federal skilled trade, and then there is Canadian experience class. Federal skilled worker and federal skilled trade is where if you have international experience, which means you have experience outside of Canada, and if you should have at least 3 years of experience. That gives you good points and good CRS score that I was talking about. Then there is Canadian experience class, that is for people who have experience in Canada. So there are different ways you can get experience in Canada, by the way. One is, I remember I talked about student permit. आप स्टूडेंट परमिट पे आते हो तो वर्क परमिट मिल जाता है, वर्क परमिट मिलता है तो आप वर्क परमिट पे लीगली काम कर सकते हो. सिमिलरली आप डायरेक्टली वर्क परमिट भी ले सकते हो कनाडा में. उससे क्या होएगा कि आपको एक्सपीरियंस मिलेगा और आप कनेडियन एक्सपीरियंस क्लास के लिए भी क्वालिफाई करते हो. कनेडियन एक्सपीरियंस क्लास के लिए क्वालिफाई करोगे तो पीआर मिल जाएगा, पीआर के बाद फिर सिटीजनशिप भी मिलेगी. सो दैट इज हाउ दी ऑल दीज प्रोग्राम्स वर्क. ओके, there is another category that I did not talk about, it is called provincial nomination program. So मैंने अभी क्या बताया था आपको, express entry. Express entry is a federal program, which means सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एक प्रोग्राम चला रही है. सिमिलरली स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स हैं, विच इज प्रोविंसेस, वी कॉल इट इन कनाडा, वी कॉल स्टेट्स एज प्रोविंसेस. तो उनकी गवर्नमेंट को बोलते हैं प्रोविंशियल गवर्नमेंट. तो प्रोविंशियल गवर्नमेंट के भी अपने प्रोग्राम्स हैं, उसको कहते हैं प्रोविंशियल नॉमिनेशन प्रोग्राम्स. We have 13 provinces and territories in Canada. So every province has their own program. Every province has at least 3 to 4 programs, which could be, catering to in demand skills that are in demand. वो program हो जाएगा. किसी ने ओंटारियो की बात करें, ओंटारियो से एजुकेशन किए तो ओंटारियो के पीएनपी में वो प्रोविंशियल नॉमिनेशन प्रोग्राम में क्वालिफाई कर सकता है. सिमिलरली आपका कोई स्पेसिफिक बीसी का, ब्रिटिश कोलंबिया का टेक प्रोग्राम है तो बीसी पीएनपी टेक कहते हैं उसको. तो वो अगर आप टेक्निकल फील्ड से हो, आईटी में हो, तो आप उसके थ्रू जा सकते हो. सो ऐसे बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम्स बने हुए हैं, उसके भी अपने इंडिविजुअल क्वालिफिकेशन क्राइटेरिया होते हैं जो आपको फुलफिल करने होते हैं बिफोर यू कैन अप्लाई फॉर दैट प्रोविंशियल नॉमिनेशन प्रोग्राम. तो ये दैट इज अनदर वे ऑफ गेटिंग PR directly into Canada. Okay, so these are all the programs that are available. You can also come, I was talking about, you can also come on a work permit. It could be an open work permit, it could be a spousal open work permit, it could be an LMIA based work permit. LMIA we will talk about later in other videos that I will be doing, but there are different ways that are there through which you can come to Canada. So if you think you have, somewhere it was in your mind that you want to come to Canada, or you heard from somebody कि Canada गए थे या जाना है, या आपका कोई relative या friend Canada में रहता है and they are telling you that about Canada, and if you are interested, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. My name is Tarun Preet Singh and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and my company's name is Ikan Immigration Inc. I am based out of Toronto in Canada. So you can reach out to me for any consultation or any questions that you have. My consultation for 15 minutes is absolutely free. You can reach out to me at my phone number, which is 416-948-7436, and my website is www.ikanimmigration.com. All these details are also mentioned in the link below, so please have a look at that, and we will definitely work towards making your journey successful in Canada. Thank you.